I'm honestly still trying to wrap my head around what we just witnessed at Daytona. Every year, we come into the Daytona 500 expecting chaos. We know someone's dream is about to come true, and someone else's is going to be shattered in a heartbeat. But this felt different. There's always that one moment in this race where everything slows down. The pack is tight, cars are inches apart at nearly 200 miles per hour, and you can feel it coming. You know something big is about to happen. And when it finally did, it changed everything. Championship favorites, pole sitters, veterans, underdogs, suddenly, it wasn't about winning anymore. It was about survival. And here's the crazy part. What happened didn't just shake up this race. It might have already changed the entire season, and we haven't even left Daytona yet. If you're a real NASCAR fan and you live for moments like this, the chaos, the drama, the raw emotion, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to NASCAR Nation Report. We're a brand new channel on the road to our first 500 true fans, and if you love this sport like we do, you're in the right place. Now let's get into it, because lap 123 completely flipped the Daytona 500 upside down. The field is charging through the tri-oval under green. Tight, aggressive, cars stacked 2, 3, even 4 wide. Right in the middle of it, the No. 40 JR Motorsport Chevrolet, driven by Justin Allgaier, is a lap down, just trying to stay out of the leader's way. Cars are closing fast, nearly 190 miles per hour. Allgaier moves up to clear the lane, and Denny Hamlin in the number 11 Toyota follows. Hamlin gets right to the rear bumper, and at that speed, with that much air in play, it only takes a tiny shift. The air comes off the right rear, the car turns, and suddenly, the number 40 is sideways in front of the entire pack. What follows is absolute chaos. A massive wreck involving some of the biggest names in the sport. Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, and many more. That wasn't just a crash. That was a season-altering moment. To his credit, Allgaier immediately took responsibility. He said he believed the lane was clear enough and expected a push, but once Hamlin committed, the air just took over. And honestly, it takes real guts to own something like that. But the consequences? Brutal. Some cars managed to limp back out, others were done instantly. When the race restarted on lap 136, 31 cars were still on the lead lap, but Allgaier, Alex Bowman, and Todd Gilliland were officially out. Several others were multiple laps down. And the wild part? The chaos didn't even start there. Earlier in the race, Chase Briscoe, who started second and led early, got caught in a 3-wide battle. Contact between Ross Chastain and Cody Ware sent Ware into Briscoe, spinning him toward pit road where Austin Dillon slammed into him. Just like that, a strong contender's day was over. Then there's William Byron, chasing a historic third straight Daytona 500 win. Already in a backup car, already starting from the rear, he gets damage early, then gets caught up again in the big one. And somehow, he still fought his way back into contention late. That's championship mentality. But in the end, through all the chaos, one driver survived it all, Tyler Reddick. This wasn't just another win. Driving for a team co-owned by Michael Jordan, carrying huge expectations, and coming off a tough stretch, this meant everything. Reddick said they didn't always make the right calls during the race, but they kept resetting, kept fighting, and when his son asked him before the race if this would finally be the year, something just felt different. That's Daytona magic. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. finished second with a perfectly executed strategy. Joey Logano came home third after battling through damage. Chase Elliott nearly had it, leading late but stuck on defense at the worst possible moment. Brad Keselowski salvaged a top 5. Chris Buescher delivered an incredible comeback from last to 7th. And Bubba Wallace? Heartbroken after what felt like his best shot yet. That's the cruelty of Daytona. In the end, this race had everything: massive wrecks, bold strategy, comeback drives, heartbreak, and a winner who wasn't even sure he'd ever lift that trophy. So what does it all mean? It means the 2026 season just started with a shockwave. It means Reddick and his team just sent a message to the entire garage. And it means some of the biggest names, Larson, Busch, Byron, Blaney, are already playing catch-up, mentally if not in the standings. And next up, Atlanta. After what we just saw, you know it's going to get personal. Daytona always sets the tone. Sometimes it creates legends, sometimes it breaks hearts. This year, it did both. If you felt that chaos, drop a comment. Was that move just hard racing, or was it avoidable?